shorts.
Bit like shorts. So YouTube have recommended me to try the vertical. And which is alright because you get the stained glass windows better with the vertical. That's quite a cool window. Holy light, eh? That's probably what that is up there. Is that what that is up there, that board? See the board up there? So this is like a modern piece of art. Pretty cool. It's of oak. You see the different, they're all different. It's crazy. What do you think, son? Drink of the ceiling.
That's cool.
Let's go and have a look at the rest of the place. Not really. We've only walked up the one side, eh? How you doing, Sonia? Good to see you, Sonia. Not done a stream for a wee while. Is it Last Supper, buddy? You put a beard on Mary Magdalene. Because in the famous painting, Mary's usually sitting there, but they put a beard on the dude. Jesus got the old Illuminati around the neck. He's got the old... like a Celtic cross.
Yeah, it's a Trinity.
Must have some kind of water in it.
You see what it's like been.
It's stained it. How you doing, no mask? Right, stained glass in St. Giles. Whilst there was a medieval stained glass in St. Giles that was removed following this, as a result, the oldest stained glass in St. Giles to date is from the 19th century, 1800s. So it's 200-year-old, these stained glass windows. Look at the detail on this. Fuck it, look at that detail, Jed. Unreal. That's crazy detail. Check it out, that's amazing.
It's funny how in the Reformation they destroyed all this like imagery just to bring it back in the 1800s.
I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came unto me. That's a photograph on its end, just with the blue roof, see in the background. Amazing. That's stained glass up there, that's pretty cool. So comment in the video below if you prefer the videos vertical or horizontal. I usually like them horizontal, to be honest with you. Look, there's the old... See the Levite priests that wear the... See the vest with the squares on it? That's meant to be the old Levite. Damn cool, guys. There's my crown. I left it behind the last time I was here. Yeah, put the crown on my head. The sun up there, son. There's the real sunny God. That's the sunny God right there. Look at the detail, son. Got the little statues above there. Pretty cool there. The guys holding up the pillars. Yeah. The guys there. The sheep. Look how lifelike that guy's face is. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. That looks... that's crazy. How lifelike his face is. You see it on the camera?
Aye.
The detail. Unreal, man. They're tiny. They're only about 30 centimetres tall, something like that. You've got different smiths. You've got a blacksmith. Is that a stonemason? You've got a blacksmith. You've got the cattle guy. He's got the bull and the sheep. And he's maybe a bread maker. I'd guess maybe he's a bread maker. Knee in the dough. This guy here. I guess he's the bread maker. He's the shoe guy. I think he's fixing a shoe. Cobbler. He's the ironmonger. He's the cattle merchant. It's got all the different trades. See the Edinburgh trades?
Aye.
Same with these ones here. That's a pretty... The detail, man. It's so fine. Surely that was poured in a mould. I think that's been cut with stone. It almost looks like it's been poured in a mould. It's mental. Your eyes just get lost in it. Yeah, the organ it. It's a beast. It's a beast. Excuse me. Sorry. Floor out. I think it is a real sword. So that's Archibald Campbell, Marquess of Argyll, beheaded near this cathedral, 1661. Leader in council and in field for the reformed religion. I set the crown on the king's head. He hastens me to a better crown than his own. Archway. Stained glass. Pretty awesome. There's an old corbel or niche. I don't know what that is. It's an old remnant of something. Maybe that was an arch, or maybe that went somewhere before. There's John Knox. There's your hero. John Knox. It's moving, huh? Someone's stuck a bit of chewing gum in. In the glory of God and in proud remembrance of 319 officers, 23 warrant officers, 928 non-commissioned officers, and 4,693 men of the Royal Scots Fusiliers who gave their lives for king and country in the Great War, but they shall live forever. The Saint's window. So we've got St Columba, St Andrew, St Margaret, St Cuthbert, St Giles, King David. So King David, David Mac Melculum, King David the First of Scotland, founded St Giles in 1124. So this place was founded in 1124, during which time the bond between Rome and the Scottish Church was becoming closer. St Giles was built on the very eastern edge of Edinburgh and predates most of the Old Town. When David I later founded the Abbey of Holyrood, he gave the abbot permission to build houses up the ridge towards St Giles, establishing the Cannon Gate borough and forming what is now known as the Royal Mile. Ah, yeah, this church used to sit on the eastern side of the city, but since the city got bigger, it's now the centre. You know what I mean? But this used to sit on the eastern edge of the city. Some more war memorials. Albany Chapel. What's that? It's like a phoenix. It's a phoenix or a star. A rising phoenix. Check the cross, it's pretty cool. It's the Royal Scots Greys. See the serpents inside there. This is another little chapel, this part. It's quite a cool light, that, eh? Embroidered covers for the Holy Table. Taking a seat, son? You going to pray? There's a coat of arms down there, 2 unicorns. In defence. This one's 2 lions. That's kind of what the police use, eh? That's actually... It feels like it's being laid.
Yeah.
Like mosaic, a wee bit. See the bits? Feel them?
No.
What?
No.
You don't feel it?
I think you're just going mental, Dad.
Like, you run your finger down the middle there and you didn't tell me you didn't feel different. You're going crazy.
It's like, you know, you see something, so your like mind adds 2 and 2 together, and you think you can feel it.
Then it gets smarter, son. Edom. People forget they had a war over there, I reckon. The British Army were over there. Who's this? Somebody getting crowned anyway. 1924. Hard to see some of that stuff. Let's have Egypt. Got my money. It's the most money I've seen in a donations box in the church. Robert Louis Stevenson. Give us grace and strength to forbear and to persevere. Give us courage, that gaiety and the quiet mind. Spare to us our friends. Soften to us our enemies. Bless us if it may be in love. Bless us if it may be in all over innocent endeavours. If it may not give us the strength to encounter that which is to come, that we may be brave in peril, constant in tribulation, temperate in wrath, and all changes of fortune, down to the gates of death, loyal and loving to one another. There's David. Solomon. Moses. Isaiah. Samuel. It was St. Peter, St. Paul, St. John at the top there. Check who it is. He's holding the head of Goliath, like.
Why?
Must be King David. We'll go in this chapel. New chapel there. That Charles getting pulled off his horse. Possibly. That's John Knoxtain's preaching, and I think that's Charles getting dragged off his horse. Get up there. Get him when they killed Charles the First. So, that's a piece of, it's just a fragment. Might have been like a tomb cover or something.
American dollars.
Oh, aye. The bloody people just comes in with a wave. Right, let's take a walk out in the street. We'll walk back round and just walk out. Right, son. Let's go and we'll have a wee look at the outside of the church. Out in the high street. Strange how there's just a plain white cube. Something usually sit on this jank, son. Looking down the church, you can see how St Giles interior expresses worship. The Church of Scotland emphasises togetherness and equality in worship, and so the interior of St Giles reflects that. The central focus with the holy table surrounded by the four largest pillars create a space of unity and inclusion. The heart of the cathedral is the heart of worship. So this is like the heart of the cathedral. That's the holy table or something. The holy table surrounded by the four largest pillars. What's the ones? The fat ones. So it encourages you to be around in a circle, sort of thing, to this main central focus. One of our ministers explains, within this quiet space, the central point is the holy table with the pulpit to its left and the lectern on the right, illumined all round by windows in which major themes of the Bible are portrayed. In worship services, people, ministers and choir gather round to hear the word of about Jesus Christ. On Sundays, especially bread and wine, as special signs of Christ's life is doing good. His unjust death and victorious resurrection are placed on the table for all to share. The emphasis on Christ at the centre is important for contemporary Christian worship in the Presbyterian Reformed tradition. It's based on our understanding of the practice of the first followers of Jesus as recorded in the Bible, and uses insights recovered in the 16th century Reformation and from the growing consensus of almost all churches in recent years. This is both a church built in God's honour and a meeting house for God's people. The medieval emphasis on the altar at the east end of the church and side altars was rejected in the Reformation, but partially returned in the 18th century, encouraged by architectural convergence with Westminster Abbey and the Church of England. See the photograph of the 1953 coronation visit by the Queen. From around 1970, the church has been altered to achieve its present form, the lighting upgraded and the limestone floor levelled to ensure all who come feel included and equal. I'm sure Blair was saying that she was in here as well, the Queen, when she was dead. They held her in here, body in here when she died. Keith Arbuthnot. Just standing right beside me. I thought she was like to read that, taking photos. It's funny how the sun's in the middle too. The sun's above the cube, the four pillars. Sun, and we've got the sun up there as well, and stained glass. Right guys, let's go out in the street and have a look outside. crazy stained glass with the red, eh? A lot of red in it.
Aye. I didn't even see that in stained glass, eh?
Aye, quite unusual. But it's like opposite, see, you see the blue at the bottom, the red at the top. Jed, see when I stop, you didn't have to stop, you can keep walking. You're just blocking people's way. Right, we'll go inside the church, guys.
There's some concerts tonight in the cathedral.
Huge. You go further back to see the full extent.
French embassy or something.
Aye. Looks like the French embassy. Pretty cool, eh? You can see how big this is. It's funny how it's right opposite the church as well. But this cathedral's got a massive tower on it as well. You can just see the top of it there.
Let's try to put one of those traffic
The Scott
cone
Monument over there. What's that?
things. Let's try to put a traffic cone in the guy's head or something.
His head's too big for the traffic cone. Just fell off. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed my wee tour about St Giles. We'll see you later. Cheers.